Hi everyone, Julia here from The Curly Girl Creates. Today I'm back with another video. This video is all about this little lady here. I've gotten so many requests on how to make this little lady. She's adorable, especially for Mother's Day coming up. She's a great gift to give to your mom, a handmade gift. And it's really simple to make. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, let's get started. The materials that you're going to need for the body, you need fabric. I've already sewn this because I wanted to save time. You need a piece of fabric that is 6.5 inches by 8 inches. It's a rectangle. And you're going to need a circle that's about 2 3/4 inches. The arms is another rectangle, which is 3 inches by 4.5 inches. And the hat is a 6-inch circle. And there is another video on how to do the hat. It's on YouTube, and I will put the link in the description to this video. But I've already made the hat because that's a process, and it takes a while for it to dry. But you need a 6-inch circle for that hat. You're also going to need a piece of felt that is another rectangle, 10 inches by 2 inches. You're going to need needle and thread, yarn for the hair, pantyhose. This is disposable pantyhose that you see at DSW or the shoe stores. You could get a whole box of them on Amazon. They're fairly cheap, but this is what I use to make the head. You're going to need that with a rubber band, a small rubber band that we're going to make the nose with, and some polyfill for the body and the head. You're going to need 2 small wooden balls for the hands. You're going to need red and black marker for the face, blush for the face, and you're going to need a plastic baggie filled with rice, just a small little plastic baggie filled with rice, and that's going to add weight to the bottom. If you don't want to use rice, you can use beans, sand, anything that provides a little weight for the bottom. Okay, so I went ahead and I already sewed this. So you're just going to take your rectangle and you're going to sew a seam along the 6.5 inch border. Then with the material right sides facing together, you're going to put your circle inside and you're going to sew that, and it will come out like this. Then you're going to take your sleeves and you're just going to run a seam up and turn them inside out, and those are your arms. Okay, and then you're going to put the balls in the arms. Let's do that right now. So with the glue, a little bit of glue, you're going to put the balls right in the sleeves like that. Okay, let that dry. Take the other one. Okay, so while that's drying, we're going to work on the body. So after you've sewn your pieces, you're going to put the bag of rice at the bottom, and then you're going to fill the rest with some polyfill. Just a little bit more. These are so fun to make because you can make them with any color fabric. Okay, so I think that's about the size. I might want it a little bit more. Okay, now you're going to close up the top. So you're going to take your needle and thread, and you're just going to run a basting stitch at the top. And this will close it off. You could also use a rubber band, but I find the basting stitches better because if you use a rubber band and you put the hot glue on it, your rubber band will snap. Okay, that's it, and we're just going to close it up. Okay. Okay, so that's the body. Okay, at this point, we're going to put the arms on. So I'm going to glue the arms on. Make sure they're even. Okay, like that. Okay. Now you're going to take your piece of felt. Now I've already cut it because I wanted to save time. You're going to take your piece of felt and you're going to run a basting stitch along the long end, and that will close it up. And if you want to give it a little bit of detail, I just scallop the edges. So you just want to cut the edges, just scallop them like that. Doesn't have to be precise. Okay, and that's your scalloped edge. You run your basting stitch and then close it up, and it ends up to be like that. And we're going to put this on top with the opening facing front because we're going to add a little bow, so that is going to cover that opening. So glue this to the top before the head goes on. Okay, just like that. So far that's what it looks like. Now we're going to make the head. You're going to take your pantyhose and you're going to fill it with the Polyfill. Fill it as much as the size head that you want. Of course, you want it to conform to the body. So I think we're going to use this whole thing. Okay. Yeah, that's the head that we want. And you're going to tie the top in a knot. Okay, just like that. Okay, so far that's what it looks like. Okay. And you can snip that tail off, you're not going to need it. Okay, so now we're going to make the nose. So you're going to take your little rubber band, you're going to pull a little part of the pantyhose, and you're going to make your nose. And just keep twirling it around. Okay, and now she has her nose. Okay, now she's ready to be glued to the top. I'm going to glue her head on. Make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, at this point we're going to draw the mouth. Take your red marker and I always like to give like a little smirk going up toward the side like that. Take your black marker to make the eyes. And we'll give her little eyebrows. Okay. And you're going to take your blush, give her some rosy cheeks. Okay. All right, now we're going to make her hair. Now, I have a template, which is a 7-inch piece of cardboard. And what I do is I just wrap the yarn around, and I'll probably do this about 20 times. Maybe go a little bit more. Okay, so I did it about 30 times. Then you're going to take a little piece of yarn, lay it down. You're going to pull this off. Put the yarn in the center, tie it up. Then you're going to cut the loops. Make sure you get all the loops. Okay, so this is your hair. Okay, and oh, I forgot one little loop there. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to glue this to the back of her head like that. Okay, so far that's what she looks like. Okay, now you're going to make the bangs. So you're going to take your yarn again and you're going to wrap it around about 4 fingers. About 12 times, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to lay it down, take a piece of yarn, lay it in the center, and tie it up. Again, you're going to cut the loops. And you're going to trim it, make sure it's all even. Okay, and this is going to be her bangs. So you are going to glue this to the top of the head like that. Okay, so we're going to glue that on right where the knot is. I'm going to glue it right over the knot. Just like that. Okay. So far, that's what she looks like. And if you want to, you can give the bangs a little cut if you see that they're too much in her face, but I like that look. I like the bangs kind of coming down over her eyes. And you just want to make sure you trim any really long pieces. Okay, so now we're going to put the hat on, which, as I said, I already made it. The description to make the, the link to the video, my YouTube video to make the hat is in the description. So we're going to glue that right to the top of her head. So you're going to take the glue and you're going to put it around the hat. And glue it to her head, right to the top of her head. Okay. So far, that's what she looks like. Cute. She's coming along. Okay, now I've already made the bow. I made it out of the same tool that I used for the hat so that it matches. And we're going to put this right in the front, under her chin. Okay, cute. And I have this little handbag. I bought these at Dollar Tree. They come in a box with shoes. I guess they're for Barbie dolls. They come with shoes, little hats. They're tiny little hats though. But I thought the pocketbooks were so cute. And we're going to put this on her shoulder. Okay, like that. You can have her holding a bouquet of flowers. You can put the hands together, put flowers in the center. There's so much you can do with these little girls. They're so adorable. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. I will get back to you. Feel free to ask me anything you like. Everything is in the description, and you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, or shop with me on Etsy. Thank you for watching today. Have a great day. Bye.